What's up, everybody? Man, it takes a lot of work to be so energized and excited. All right, so we're going to Laos. So where is Laos? Laos is a landlocked country in the middle of Southeast Asia. So it's sandwiched between China, Myanmar, Thailand, Cambodia, and Vietnam. So in this video series, I'm going to take you around almost in all of Laos. So we'll go to Vientiane, we'll go to Pont Savan, and we'll make a stop in Pak Se. Now, in terms of Laos, what do we know about it? Well, it is one of the poorest countries in Asia, unfortunately. It was a recipient of the most bombs per capita during the Vietnam War. And they were trying to stop the spread of communism, which, in fact, they didn't end up doing that. It was a French colony up until the 1970s when they got their independence. And so after the Vietnam War ended, there was a huge exodus of Laotians. And that's how, long story short, my parents ended up in Canada. I decided, though, to convince my parents to not only tag along with me, but to also go to Udon Thani. So that is the cheapest way to get to Laos. So let's look. In terms of the pricing, it's going to cost roughly $50 to fly direct to Vientiane. Otherwise, you could do what I did, going into Udon Thani. I like Udon. I think the food is excellent. It's a smaller town. There's no traffic. People are much nicer. Not to say people in Bangkok aren't nice, but people are just generally nicer in Isan. So it's $13. It gets you there. $13. Can you believe that? It costs $13 to go take the airport from BKK into the city center. Wow, $13. It's about a 50-minute flight. And once you land, it'll cost you about another $5 to get you to the border. Then you got to stamp out. And then you have to cross the bridge, which costs, I think, about 50 cents or so, maybe $1 max. And then once you get to the Laos side, you've got to get a visa. So for Canadians, it's 42, Americans, it's 30. It takes about 15 minutes or so for them to get you a sticker, and it takes I'm ranting right now. It takes an entire page of your passport for the Lao stamp. It's crazy. Whole page. From there, there's some public options. I would take the public bus, and that I think is no more than $5 US to get into than the bus station in downtown Vientiane. So all in all, you end up spending about $13 for the flight, $10 for a ground transportation. So you're looking at about $25. You end up saving $25. It takes longer. It'll take almost half a day. So for less adventurous people, you just want to fly straight into Vientiane. All right, once you get to Vientiane, what are you going to do? And here we are from the border, and we'll need to drive into the city in this direction. It takes about 30 minutes. If you have a really fast driver, you can get there in maybe 15. It's really not far, but the roads are pretty slow. I think the speed limit at certain times is about 30 kilometers an hour. I mean, you could ride a bike faster than that sometimes. All right, so once we get there, what is there to do in Vientiane, the capital city? So what is there to do? I've been to Laos many times, so I can think of a few. Although I don't really want to do any of that. I wouldn't mind going to the university, though. That's pretty local. It's different. It's unique. It's not something you would do. Doesn't sound so fun, though, does it? Let me call Souliya. Hello, Souliya? Sabadi ba. Yeah, Animator Peter. Are you still teaching? Koi kudva koi si ma Lao. Koi Ma yam chào you Vientiane Laos. Tina, you think I can come by and lecture? Tina, yeah, just on tomorrow. All right, cup chai. Hey, bye. Sweet, we got it. We're in. So Lao National University is the best university in all of Laos. It's also the only university in Laos. So I'm not sure how strong that argument is now. Let's go. So here we are. Crossed over the border. Didn't have a chance to record because of all this crap we're carrying. And so you saw there are the bank and a couple of places. There's a couple of places where you can also get a SIM card. So the SIM card is about 10,000 keep, which is about $1.25 roughly. And then they sell packages per gigabyte. So it depends on the provider, but they're more or less the same. There's Beeline, Unitel, and Lao Telecom. They're all good. Of course, anything that has the word of the country in it is usually the best one. I usually go with whatever one that has the shortest line. It does take a minute or so, but then you've got good data, which I would totally recommend in a country like Laos to be able to get some extra research information and stay in touch with people. You could totally wing it, but I would not. All right, so we're waiting and we're chilling and I'm taking some pictures. My dad, he made a friend. I think this guy was selling rides. So there are people that are selling rides into town. So he's got that little sheet of paper. There are a lot of hustlers, so be careful. A lot of people will charge you an arm and a leg to take you into the city. Just be persistent or take public transit.
Yummy bananas.
So now I'm just joking around with my mom.
For good poo. Oh man.
My mom got a huge bag of bananas. Just carrying that, it's super heavy. Sons always got to joke around with their moms, right?
เบาให้มันขี่ดีกับขี่มันสีน้ำตาลบ่แม่นสีดำเนาะแม่ตอนใหญ่ๆเนาะ
I just love how my mom is totally ignoring me during this whole conversation. I mean, you can get away with this stuff because I only see them once a year. Hilarious. Good fun. Good cheap fun. Try that with your parents.
Yeah, that's right. We are here. Live.
So then I get to town.
That's right.
I go to visit my friend. He's visiting also from Canada. So we're having a nice, wonderful lunch outside with some Oreo cookies. And so this is like fried rice, but the rice is a little bit harder and they put meat inside it. It's really nice dish. And then I went straight to the classroom. Went to Lao National University and I did a lecture. Let us play. It's kind of funny because to think about it, to go from one country to the next and then switching languages within 30 minutes and to have the lecture in Laotian, I didn't really think about that at the time. That I probably should have gave myself a couple of days, but I just jumped right into speaking Lao, which you can hear it. And this was a lot of fun. Again, getting to know the students, to go give a little bit back to my home country and share knowledge and inspire people. So that's really what I do in life. Here's now the Q&A. ก็ได้เรียกมาได้สองคนสิไปอยู่ดูไบไปอิสลามไปใส่ก็ได้เนาะเรียนใส่ก็ได้แมนคือเขามีความเว้าเขาเว้าคิดได้มันมีหลายประเทศเว้าภาษาลาวนะสมมุติไปดูไบนี่ใจสูงสุดดูไบอยากใจดีนะ And there's a couple times where the electricity went out, which is also kind of fun. To be able to wing it when you've got a presentation on a screen. Sometimes you've got to improvise. Here's a picture with the students, and this is a pretty normal thing to do in Asian universities. And I love this hat. I don't know why he was doing that, but I just had to post that. And then, taking selfies with some of the students that came and asked questions just to, have some perspective if I ever see them again. And then some other students wanted some pictures together. And so they were sweet. And there is the professor, Souliya. He's very, very talented and very close colleague of mine. Every time I go to Laos, I try to visit him, and he's got a great studio. So keep up the good work, Souliya. DJ Lai. All right, I'm going to show you Souliya's workshop. I think I got permission. Wait, no, I didn't. Let me call him again. Souliya, นี่มัน Peter คุยอยากถามคุยอยากใส่หูตอนคุยมายามเจ้าอยู่สตูดิโอได้บอก Yeah, มัน3 Okay, เข้าใจเด้อ Okay, bye. Done. So this is the only animation studio in all of Laos. The studio is called Clay House. They do stop motion and they've got the wires and they put it along the clay. It's super cool, super interesting. Look at the track lights that he's got there. Someday I'm sure we'll collaborate on something. Anyways, hope you liked just a little behind the scenes, what's going on in Vientiane Laos and the animation scene and the university scene. And welcome to Vientiane. Oh yeah, I just said I wish you well. See you again soon.